play a band, a stage for a band. You can
over there.
Yeah, you come off the beach, you get yourself a nice drink, something to eat. La Scala's Beach House is in Brigantine. It opened last summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian-American seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. Open 7 days a week now. It's summertime. 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. All right, when we return, we'll go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schwein right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. We'll be back on Monday's show, taking a look back at the Phillies' big weekend against the Orioles in Baltimore. Watch the show live. Follow us on Twitter X at 973ESPN and use the hashtag SBLive.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Are you ready for your next adventure? As of yesterday, today, tomorrow, and years to come, Hitch RV is here to stay. As a family-owned and operated business since 2008, we understand the importance of family trips and hitting the open road in comfort and style. Experience no-pressure shopping with our unbeatable deals on a wide range of RVs. Shop all the top RV brands and come find your perfect RV today at Hitch RV. Visit us online at hitchrv.com. Discover the open road with Hitch RV.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein.
Tom's River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein and my locker room youth movement. Producer Danny Ryan, the intern Andrew Leeds. We got everything straightened out.
Roxanne.
We're back with Roxanne. It's a Father's Day edition of the locker room. And without any further ado, we love every Sunday talking to our good friend. Let's go to the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. Good morning, Tina Greene.
Happy Father's Day, Billy, and everybody.
Happy Father's Day to you. I know every Sunday we get to go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzmarkets.com. Give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. That's Blitz's. Tommy, I brought the guys the Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. It's you got it. I can't wait to bring you there. It's phenomenal.
Well, it sounds good, but I don't drink a lot of it. But that's the type two. That's the type 2 of diabetic.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, they don't. You know what? Danny just said there's not a lot of pits. It's perfect. It's perfectly squeezed.
Perfect amount of pulp.
Sounds great, man. I miss that stuff.
Yeah. Tommy Greene, we got to start off by talking about the Philadelphia sports fan, because I know you as a I was never a professional athlete. You know, as a professional athlete, like when you go into a building that's got maybe, so say if it seats 40,000 and you got 10,000 there, and it's it's not a sunny day, you don't have any juice when you go to the ballpark. But when the Phillies go to London or Baltimore or Boston and there's all Phillies fans, it's got to juice you up, doesn't it?
Well, I'll tell you what, and that just shows you what type of fans we have here in Philadelphia. They travel real well, and that's not just for the Phillies, for the Eagles and everything too.
Right.
So that's a credit to our fans. So.
Yeah, but Tommy, doesn't that juice you up, like as an athlete? Like when you're playing to a sold out crowd and it's a ruckus fan, doesn't that give you a little extra spark?
Well, I mean,
you're human.
I know the way I looked at it. You know, if you can't get up for pitching a big league ball game, you don't need to be there. You know, it could be 4 people in the stands, and I'm still going to be juiced.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the way I look at it. I mean, but I love to hear the fan, because out there on the mound, I mean, I'm sort of in my own head talking to myself, hearing myself talk, rather than hearing all the stuff around me. We're trying to keep the other stuff from affecting us, not get caught up in the moment too much. Hey, we still got a job to do 60 foot 6 inches away from us, and that's one of the big things. I mean, I'm going to say some bad words here. When I was with Atlanta Braves back in the day,
whoa.
Leo, that was one of the pieces of advice Leo Mazzoni gave me back when I had him in A-ball. He says, don't get caught up in being all the situation around you, especially you won't get a shot at the big leagues. You're too good of a ball player not to. But he says, you can't get caught up looking up in what's around you. You got to get caught up in looking at what's 6 foot 6 inches away from you, like you did in high school. It's no different. You got to play that way.
Well,
and that's the way I approached it. Now, do I love to hear it? When I'm watching everything, the other 4 days I'm pitching, you daggone straight. So I love to hear it. Yeah.
Well, the only reason I bring this up because Bryce Harper was quoted during the rain delay the other night. He's saying these players they love coming and playing at the bank and playing on the road with when you have a lot of Phillies fans showing up. He said that it juices. They love coming home to play in front of the fan, and they love going on the road when there's a great turnout. I just thought maybe today's athletes are a little different than you guys were.
Well, I mean, no. See, I'm speaking as a pitcher, and I mean, to me, everything sort of revolves around us. We start the things going. We make it work, So we got to be on point when we're pitching. Now, I know I can only imagine as a position player, you get a chance to breathe for a second in between pitches and stuff like that. You get a chance to gather the situation around you and feel what's happening a little bit more than we do, because we got to stay in the moment, so to speak. And stay on task and not get caught up in a lot of stuff. And, because one pitch makes a difference in a ball game.
No,
So,
I hear you. I hear you. We're talking with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, as we do every Sunday throughout the baseball season. Tommy, the Philadelphia Phillies, they've been on a long road trip, and I'm not making any excuses. They're playing good. They played against the Sox. They're in Baltimore. This team, like Aaron Nola, looked tired the other day, and he was leaving the ball up. Is that? I'm not making excuses. Is that real? That's something real, right?
I was waiting for this week, when they kind of scuffle a little bit, and everybody, you can feel the panic just start creeping in,
He's looking for something to complain about, Tommy. I mean, that's what it is at this point.
It's unbelievable.
Second best record in baseball. Not enough.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's unbelievable.
I know his face looked red.
You're gonna have some times where it happens.
Okay.
Not just Aaron, everybody. I mean, you look at this is the worst week we've had pitching as a staff.
Right.
You by numbers and where they fall and ranked. As far as the last 7 days. And we're in the middle of the pack in hitting. So the combination of the two is a down week.
Okay.
So just because in the past it's been if the hitters were middle of the pack and pitchers, we've been up at the top of pitching, we won. Because pitching keeps you in ball games. Gives you a chance to that one run to make a difference. So it comes a time, during the course of the summer where you kind of scuffle a little bit, things are not going your way, and we've been, and we've kind of been hit a little bit with. 3 of our guys, getting banged up.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, and we did a pretty good job at survival mode. That's what I think, and actually gaining ground. We're not really losing none. We've gained a ton of ground. So that's just you have those couple games, those 4 or 5 games in a row that it doesn't come out right. You squeak out a win, and one you might lose the other 2 or 3. And, but it's all about, sometimes you have to get it out of your system to make it kind of wake you up again. You know what I mean? And I see that kind of happening a little bit.
Tommy, I'm sure you were expecting this at some point during this phone call as well, but we are 44 days away from the MLB trade deadline on July 30th at 6 p.m. And a lot of talk around this team has been, should they pick up another arm? Should they pick up another outfield bat? Or overall, just a cleanup bat in general? How do you feel about Alec Boehm in the cleanup spot? I know he leads the MLB in doubles. So again, it sounds like we're looking for something.
Second in RBIs.
Yeah, and it sounds like we're looking for something to complain about here, but we saw how he came up short in the cleanup spot last season.
He's laughing.
What type of moves do you think this team needs to make at the deadline, and do you think they should invest in a new cleanup hitter?
I don't think the cleanup hitter. I mean, they're putting a guy there you got plenty of RBIs. He's knocking in runs. What's the difference? You're hitting a home run or you're not hitting a double, knocking them all in.
Right. I just hope he doesn't come up short in the postseason.
You got a guy, he's starting to get hot again. You know what I mean? He's starting to trend up again because he's kind of went down a little bit, and it kind of goes a little bit. He getting that. Cook said it great on air the other night. Now he said, "Oh, here he comes." Type thing. So I mean, it's an ebb and flow of a season. You can't ever have enough arms. So I see them possibly maybe trying, with a bullpen arm or something like that, possibly. And it all depends on what's out there. I mean, if it's something he's physical, he's always said, Dombrowski's always said, if something's going to make us better and it's feasible for us to do,
right.
Why wouldn't you do it? You know what I mean? So, and it all depends on what's happened. I know I'm hearing on, obviously JT being out, that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
You got to have, that could be something that kind of squeaks in depending on, what happens here in the next, few days or week or so, and so you never know what's going to happen with that. So, we got, that's a position that you got to really have, and hopefully, our staff and our catchers that we have now have a type of relationship where they can trust each other. Obviously the offensive side of coming out of the catching position is going to be hurt a little bit, so by numbers wise, just about JT. JT causes a bigger threat than the rest of the guys. That's one thing that's got to be considered. Does their behind the plate skills and the way they call ball games match up, with what they want to move forward with without DJ? I mean, not DJ. Realmuto.
Real quick, Tommy, in trade negotiations, say a guy like Kyle Tucker or Mason Miller or even Luis Robert becomes seriously available. Are Aiden Miller and Andrew Painter untouchable in your eyes?
Painter is.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great talent.
I know Painter is. You got to get him because he's got that type of arm. I don't think you ever can give up on pitching. We hadn't even really seen him. Yeah. So him to come back off that, we're gonna know. I think he's untouchable right now. Yeah. We got to see how he's going to come back off his surgery and stuff like that. I haven't seen Miller play. I just know obviously there's a lot of upside, a lot of things he's doing really well right now by what I'm hearing. And it's just, but it costs you to get a bat.
Yeah.
And to me, the bat I would want would be Tucker.
Right. I agree. He stays healthier than Robert.
Yeah, that's just me. And that's going to cost you. So. And you got to look at stuff like that. Is it feasible? That's the decision they got to make on that.
Yeah. Good morning, Tommy. So obviously we're hoping to see the return of Trey Turner to this lineup soon. I mean, there's some
rather than later. We need him.
Yeah, there are some rumors maybe this weekend. It's looking like it's more like next week, obviously. But I was just curious, as somebody who's a former player, how huge is it to have a guy like that who is gonna produce, like, come back to a lineup from an injury? Like, what does that do for a locker room to have a guy like that come back?
Well, obviously you get a sense of a spark a little bit. You're excited for him because you know what he's been through to get back. All of us has had our nagging injuries and they've been injured in some aspect or another. The work that is required to come back to get back, and it's good to see him back on the field. Now the big thing is make sure he's ready to be back on the field, not rushing it.
Yeah.
He's got to be ready when he comes back. It's because you don't want to re-injure that thing, and that's the huge thing. But just to reiterate, it's a huge thing to have one of your in quotation marks big dogs, back in the lineup that makes things happen a little bit. Because his legs are what makes him work a lot. He's the threat on the bases. Wherever you put him, in the infield or outfield or whatever's going to happen. You're everywhere. His legs are the important thing about him. It makes things happen. So, we got to have him healthy.
We're talking with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, and we do each and every Sunday throughout the baseball season. We go on the mound with Tommy Greene. Tommy Greene, today's matchup, Zach Wheeler against Corbin Burns. Now, Burns edged out Wheeler in 2021 for the Cy Young Award, so they're going to be a little personal battle there between the two of them, but this is a really good matchup today.
You daggone right. You love, by the numbers, and what they've done in recent years, this is a ball game you want to watch as a true baseball fan, because this is not about the offense. Well, it could happen, but this is about pitching, and you want to see quality, good pitching. You got it today.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to do it old school. I got my daughter with me here in the studio. We're going to go, as soon as the show's over, we're going to head to the beach. I got my radio, Tommy. I'm going to sit on the beach, listen to Scott Fransky and enjoy this pitching matchup. And as always, we appreciate having you on. We love it. And I guess you're going to be away from us next week, but we'll revisit you the following week after that. Tommy, have a great Father's Day weekend, and we'll talk to you next time.
You got it, my friend.
There he is, Tommy Greene. Every Sunday, we go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and their vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com, or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. We did. Mention the locker room, get $1 off for 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. That's Blitz's Markets. Get in there, say hello to Joan, Dave, Teresa, Maggie, Kathy. They're all there. It's a great family atmosphere. All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of the private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Wake up weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. with Unsportsmanlike on 97.3 ESPN with Evan Cohen, Super Bowl champion Chris Canty, and Michelle Small. Can't wake up without it. Brought to you by the Gallery Bar Book and Games at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, I'm Steve Coates. When I dine out, I go to La Barca Restaurant, located at 301 Summers Point, Longport Boulevard, Longport, New Jersey. Set in the Seaview Marina with panoramic views of the open bay and marina, La Barca offers a wide range of dining options from fresh seafood, gnocchi menu, Italian, steak, chicken, and inspired entrees. When I have company at the shore, we go to La Barca for great food, impeccable service, and amazing views. Call La Barca now for reservations, 609-541-4007. Maybe I'll see you there.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
For a free home inspection, call 609-525-0111. Ask for Rob McNair or Stephen Weinstein. Financing available. They'll check your crawl space, basement, and again your living space with a free estimate. Don't let mold ruin your home and do damage to wood or cause illness to your family. Call Realty Remediation, 609-525-0111 today.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
Want to save on some of the biggest names in streaming on the network made for streaming? X marks the spot. Now through July 7th, get 300 megabit Xfinity internet for $25 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. And for just $15 a month, add the new Stream Saver that includes Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. All your favorites, all in one place, only from Xfinity. So go ahead and binge some shows, stream some movies, and save some money all at the same time. For more watching and less spending, X marks the spot. Switch to Xfinity, the network made for streaming, and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Equipment taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular internet rates apply. Currently $80 a month. Actual speeds vary. Stream Saver requires Xfinity Internet or TV, and price subject to change.
97.3 ESPN has teamed up with Seize the Deal for incredible weekly offers from some fantastic local restaurants. Here's this week's big deal.
Get a $50 gift card, good for use at Jester's Dive Bar for just $25.
This great deal is on sale now at seizethedeal.com. Hurry, chances are this deal will sell quickly. For more info on this great deal, go to seizethedeal.com.
SeizeTheDeal.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim.
Live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, my Locker Room youth movement producer Danny Ryan, the intern Andrew Leeds. Hey, due to popular demand, the Boxing Insider Promotions returns to Tropicana, Atlantic City on Friday night, July 26th, with a stacked night of competitive fights featuring top-rated fighters, including Mr. Atlantic City, Justin Figueroa. Irish Mickey Ward will be there. He'll be at the fight. There'll be more announcements in the coming weeks. Tickets are now on sale at Ticketmaster.com, or you can purchase your tickets at the Tropicana box office. That's Friday night, July 26th at the Tropicana in Atlantic City. I was there for the first boxing match they had. It was great. Not a bad seat in the house.
Good night out on the town.
Absolutely.
I might have to attend next time.
We got a text message you want to read?
Yeah, Dan in the HT chimes in and kind of agrees with me a little bit. Listen, I love Alec Boehm, but Dan in the HT seems to love him as well, just not as much as a cleanup hitter. He says, I still feel the Phillies are missing a true cleanup hitter. Ryan Howard, we miss you. And I agree. I mean, listen, just think of how sweet it would be to have Alec Boehm batting fifth.
Oh, yeah.
To have that type of guy batting fifth would be awesome.
If Nick Castellanos was hitting was the
even just as good as he was last year.
As good as he was, but he's been typically a 300 hitter.
Yeah.
I mean, he's falling off tremendously from 2 years ago.
It's dramatic. I mean, even last year at 29 home runs, 270. I'll take that. I will take that at this point.
Exactly.
And he's not going to be as bad as his first year here in 2022. I mean, he batted 243 with 13 home runs this year. He's on track to at least outperform homers wise. The average is going to dip tremendously though. So I don't know. It's one of those things where nobody's going to want to take that contract unless you eat half of it, if not more. And that's something I don't know if Phillies are willing to do.
And I love Alec Boehm. He's been killing it all year, but I do agree. I mean, it'd be a luck. It'd be great to just have him not have to do the cleanup.
Right. Can you imagine having him in the 5-hole? Wouldn't have to worry about being a big guy that drives a ton of runs or hits homers.
Yeah, it reminds me of when people used to say, like, oh, Devontae Smith could be a wide receiver one. It's like, yeah, he could be, but having him as the 2 to A.J. Brown is way better than having. Yeah.
Hour 1 is in the books. Hour ahead, we'll put a little NBA and NHL championship. We got some all-star voting.
Yeah, and I think Duke has a little surprise for some gifts to give you.
We're back on StreamYard and X. Check us out there. My website.
YouTube as well.
YouTube. All right. My locker room youth movement. Danny Ryan, the intern, Andrew Leeds. Father's Day edition right here on 97.3.
The Sports Dash with Mike Gill has the best Phillies coverage in South Jersey.
Swing and a drive. Right field. Way back. And gone. Into the second deck, a monster homer for Bryce Harper.
Every Monday and Friday at 3 p.m. with Bob Wankel from RedOctoberPhilly.com. And Tuesdays at 3 p.m., 97.3 ESPN.com Phillies Insider Frank Close answers your Phillies mailbag questions.
I love this place. Flat out, I love this place. There's nothing like coming into the bank and playing in front of these fans. Blue collar mentality, tough, fighting every single day. I get chills. I get so fired up. I signed here for a reason.
It's the best Phillies talk and coverage in South Jersey, and it's only on the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
To do everything I could to bring back a trophy to this town, to Mr. Middleton, to this organization. I got chills thinking about it because that's what it's all about.
On 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes. We have less energy and gain weight easier. There's a way to feel better, not in years or months, but sometimes in just days.
I'm Chuck Norris. I tried everything. Working with a team of health experts, we came up with Morning Kick. Morning Kick is a revolutionary new formula that combines all my favorite supplements into one daily drink.
Morning Kick has probiotics to help you lose weight, prebiotics for digestion, superfoods for muscles and joints, and powerful anti-aging supplements. It'll help you feel youthful, energized, and helps manage stress.
I look and feel better than I have in years.
Go to roundhouseprovisions.com, use code SUPPORT or text SUPPORT to 511-511 and claim 40% off. Roundhouseprovisions.com, code SUPPORT.
Every purchase comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee. You could be feeling these changes within just a couple of days.
Text SUPPORT to 511-511.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Tax fees may apply.
Did you know that New Jersey is leading the nation in clean energy investments?
Really, New Jersey?
And all with one thing in mind. You.
Me?
Uh-huh. New Jersey's Clean Energy Program offers incentives and services that benefit New Jersey residents, businesses, education, government, and nonprofit entities to help them save energy, money, and the environment.
Save money while saving the planet. Who knew?
Now you do. Visit njcleanenergy.com to learn even more.
Maybe we should change our nickname to the Clean Energy State.
A message from the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities.
I occasionally have nerve discomfort in my hands, so the things I love to do
Let's play something, Grandma.
became difficult as I got older.
If you have occasional stabbing and burning in your hands and feet, try Nervive Nerve Relief. Nervive's clinically studied dose of alpha-lipoic acid reduces occasional nerve discomfort in as little as 7 days with continued daily use. Say yes to healthy nerves with Nervive Nerve Relief. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Go for the pulls and the pools. Go for the hot streak and the hot tubs. Go for a relaxing massage and for wild nights with your entourage. Go to play all day and to dance all night. Go for the rooms with the ocean views that go on forever. Go for paradise with a pair of dice. Go for the win. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Book your trip at theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older. Party responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles,
They've got him. It's a sack.
Sixers,
Oh, baby.
and Flyers.
He scored.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
Red 83.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy.
Ron Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, my locker room youth mood, producer Danny Ryan, the intern Andrew Leeds. Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. What are you doing for your dad today, Andrew?
Gonna stop by and see him right after the show, give him his gifts that I got for him. Hope he likes it.
He's always listening to the show,
Yeah,
right?
he's always pretty tuned in. My grandfather and grandmother too. I'll probably see them really quick. I do got to get to my other job, but you know, I'll go see them. I'll go see my my stepdad as well later on tonight. So it'll be a nice day.
How about you, Danny Ryan?
You know, just the usual. Probably go to visit my brother. He works at Kings Road Brewery over in Medford, where we live. So probably visit him. They got a little event going on today, some barbecue, some music, and obviously beer there. So probably do that. I'll give him his gift. He's going to be very happy with it. So, Dad, not going to spoil it on the air. I know you're listening, but we're watching. But you're going to be very happy with the gift that Mom, Matt, and I got you. And yeah, just taking the nice weather. I mean, how about this weather we're getting? It's going to be like 100 this week.
Well, that's why I got the Doopy Doo. She's with me all week, and she's here in the studio for my Father's Day. What's up, Doops?
A little bit closer, Doopy Doo.
You got to. So it's Father's Day. What do you got for me?
Well,
All right, so we're streaming on the YouTube channel. My go to my
Also on Twitter. Or
Twitter
X.
Okay, you can check us
The
out.
website.
The
We're up on the
Doopy-Doo.
website.
At Locker Room 97.3 on Twitter or X.
All right, so is this a handmade? What do you got here? Speak into the mic.
this one is handmade.
I'll hold it up for everybody to
Oh
see.
my goodness!
Isn't that cool? Nothing like a handmade.
Look at that talent right there.
Nothing like a handmade card, right?
That looks great.
Open this up right now.
You can open that one first.
All right, let's open this one up. You gonna make me cry?
Knowing the Schweiner, I
Look
think
at all
you
this.
will.
Look at all this stuff, guys. Look at all this stuff.
Wow.
All right. Here's
That's
a
so
card.
thoughtful, AG.
Best dad ever.
What?
I like
Wow.
that.
Look at
That's nice.
Look at the coloring skills.
I made all of that. The homemade.
Did you do this in school?
The handmade cards I made it at school.
I love you.
Another
Dear
accolade.
Dad, I hope you have a great Father's Day on the beach with me.
Look
You
at
know
that.
I will. Awesome.
Aw.
Awesome. That's great. Here's another card. Look at this, guys.
I can't even get
Wow.
over the coloring
Yeah,
skills.
no outside the lines.
How
at
old?
all.
How old are you, AG? I never colored in the lines like that at 8.
When's your birthday, AG? Speaking of Mike.
June 29th.
Okay, so
Ooh,
you're
that's
soon to be
coming up.
8. You're soon to be 8.
9.
Soon to be 9. Oh, okay.
Dear Dad, thank you for being a great dad. I always will love you. Aw. Thank you, sweet.
I can't get over the handwriting either. I saw
Yeah.
the "I love you." That I mean,
she's
I had
my
classic
handwriting still isn't that
chicken
good.
scratch
This-
back when I was
right.
that age.
How
It's gotten a
about
little
this?
better.
How about this? This is a picture of my dad, and it's a stick person.
That looks just
But
like you,
you
Billy.
need to put some weight on that stick.
Oh yeah, maybe. Besides that, looks just like you though.
My dad has brownish gray hair.
Brownish gray here. No, it's called salt and pepper.
Yeah,
AG.
salt and pepper.
All right.
She's got me. She's shorter than me. She said I'm 5'6".
5'6".
I'm 5'8" and a half. AJ. Come on, man.
It was an educated guess. basically.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
She came
Dear
within
Dad,
2 inches.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love all that you do for me. I love Father's Day because we always go to the beach. How about that?
That's a great reason to love
That's a-
Father's Day. I'll tell you that much.
All right, that's good.
Now this is the other card. I just made the post.
All right. All right, top secret. This is top
Ooh.
secret, fellas.
Can you share this on
Confidential. I
the
gotta share this on the air with everybody.
I like it.
All right,
Confidential.
top secret.
top secret?
Top secret.
Very creative.
Oh, look at this. Oh, this is a big card. Let me hold this up.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What is that?
You
Mac
would-
and
you-
cheese, AG?
She's gonna read.
You're gonna read this one. Get in the
Happy Father's Day to the
Happy
cheesiest.
Father's Day to the cheesiest.
There you go.
Happy Father's Day, Daddy. I love you. Here's to celebrating you and all of the positively
Get it?
awesome
Pasta.
things you do.
That's
Very
awesome.
Cheesy.
Very nice, AJ.
Very, very cheesy,
Look at that.
Swiney.
How
she's
thoughtful,
I'll
Billy.
tell you what, man. I'm getting.
You raised her right.
Yeah, I'm getting everything here.
There's more.
All right, now,
Oh,
presents and all.
Oh, here come the
Is
presents.
this a radio first? All right, I'm opening up a present here,
Ooh,
and
let's
it's a
see.
nice shirt that says
Ooh.
My cheer team.
What?
Whoa.
AG. She's on a cheer team now. What's the name of that cheer team?
Royal Revolution.
Royal Revolution cheer team.
And now you can rep them every
See,
time you
I'm
watch
gonna-
her cheer.
I'm gonna
There you
rep
go.
you. Thank you very much, kissies. All right, and then let's keep them coming.
Oh my
Look
goodness.
at that.
What are you,
got
rich?
more.
No, she's definitely not rich. What is this?
Oh, they got like a picture or something. That's awesome.
This is a picture. Oh, it says Dad, and it has pictures of her and the dad.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
really nice, AJ.
Look at
That's
that.
awesome.
Got a picture frame for it.
There you go.
Well, stand, holder, whatever you want to call it.
All right, I don't have to open that. All right, very good.
One,
She did.
look at the wrapping. Two, the creativity.
Did you wrap that yourself?
Uh,
The babysitter.
and three, the honesty. All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
That's you really outdid
And
yourself.
AG, tell the guys who she has a baseball. Every time we go to the game, she tries to get a signature.
I
Uh-huh.
got Brandon Marsh and Matt Strom.
Matt Strom.
What?
That's two good signatures.
Two
to
good
get.
signatures. Now, Matt Strom should be in the All-Star game.
He definitely should. His streak broke in Baltimore.
Yes.
So
But that's still.
So
He hadn't given her a run since
Yeah, and
March 31st.
even
the
that
first
pitch-
game of the year.
that pitch is where he wanted it. Santander went up, got it, and put it over the wall. You got to tip your cap at that point, but he should certainly be an all-star.
I guess Santander banked it, huh?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yep. I get it. I get it.
Oh, Schweiner, you are the cheesiest of them
Yeah,
all.
you are not only the cheesiest dad, but the cheesiest radio host there is. All right. Positively.
Every time they say
Positive.
Santander, I'm thinking of the bank.
Right.
Yeah.
He's been killing us, man. I mean,
Yes.
yesterday was brutal. Sack
The
fly.
game, the home run that he gave up, that Strom gave up to Santander,
Yeah.
he went out. That pitch was a great pitch. It was up and away.
He spotted it perfectly. Santander went up and got it, barely poked it over the wall. Yesterday, 2 home runs, a walk, and a sacrifice fly. I mean, he had 4 of their, 6 runs in the game?
Yeah.
You take him out of the ball game, you take him out of the equation, the Phillies win that game. So, yeah, just a tough one at the ballpark.
And you know what? If you look at Santander, he's batting 231 and he's ripping the Phillies apart.
He's got a lot of power, though.
Just hot.
I mean, sometimes you just have those moments where just everything seems to be going your way, and that's definitely happening for him right now.
So I did allude to Tommy Greene that I will be on the beach, but I'm bringing my radio. I got my radio with me, and I'm going to put the
Listen to
radio. I'm going to
Fransky?
sit. I'm going to listen to Fransky in L.A.
It doesn't get much better than that,
Is
though.
that great?
I mean, I'll tell you what.
Beautiful
sitting
day on the beach today.
Sitting on the beach, you don't have to worry about watching the.
She'll be begging me. AG will be begging me. Dad, come on in the water. Come on in the water.
Right.
I'll go in. It's going to take me a little while to warm it up a little bit.
Yeah, but it'll make the Phillies game that much more rewarding.
Yeah.
You come back, you update on what's going on.
Yeah, we're gonna be on that beach all day listening to the Phils.
And then you don't have to worry about the glare if you were to bring it up on a phone
That's
or something
right.
like that. You just
Nah,
listen. It's
just
peaceful.
listen. I'm just gonna listen.
Yeah, absolute bliss.
All right. Let's talk a little NBA. playoffs, finals, and NHL. Start off with the Celtics and the Mavs. Mike Carlin called it. He said Celtics in 5.
Really?
Yeah, it's looking like there's a very good possibility of that happening. I would have said Boston in 6 before the series, I think was my prediction.
Yeah, I would take that for sure.
It's definitely I mean, again, Dallas, they blew them out. I mean, no team has ever won a series, an NBA Finals, and they've lost a game by 38 points.
Right.
But I mean, I don't think any team that's lost by 38 points were up 3-0 at the time. So I still think Boston's going to win this series. Might not, Dallas might take another one, but I don't think it's going past 6.
No, I'd be very shocked. I'd like to see it, though. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, it would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be great?
Especially to see it happen to the Celtics?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be like the great that might pass the Phillies World Series, the Eagles Super Bowl. I'm kidding, but it'd be an awesome moment to see Boston fall apart like that.
I was telling my buddies the other day, I said my Roman Empire would be the Celtics collapsing here, losing the finals, and the Sixers retooling, getting whatever player they have to get to make the roster better, and then beating them in the conference finals next year. I mean, that would just be that would be perfect. It's not gonna happen. I'm wishing here, but listen, they're gonna win the finals. It's well deserved. They've got a great team. Billy, what did I tell you last week? The Mavericks, they're talented, but if their 2 stars don't show up, they're not going to win games.
Kyrie Irving, he hasn't been the same.
Yeah, Luka's been terrific even while hurt. Kyrie is the one who's not showing up.
But Luka, he was 0 for 8 from the 3-point line the other night.
Still, I mean, he has to keep shooting because nobody else on the team can make it.
And he's not a good defender. That's kind of exposed him during the series. But I mean, you don't really expect Luka to be a defender. I mean,
he was good to start the playoffs too.
That is true.
He started off as a good defender, and then he's been getting exposed by the better teams. The Celtics, they're just so deep. I mean, Porzingis goes down, they don't skip a beat.
You know what I don't like? I don't like all the time between games.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's brutal. I mean, tomorrow's game 5.
Game 5 should be on
game
tonight.
6. If it goes to a game 6, Thursday.
That's ridiculous.
They should have given us game 5 on Father's Day. Let us sit with our fathers, watch the game. I'm tired of waiting.
Game 5 should be today. Today or tonight.
I completely agree with you.
Today, actually.
If you're going to do
8 o'clock start on a Sunday night Father's Day, what could be better?
Yeah, if you're going to make us wait, do every other day. Every other day I'm fine with. And I get it. They want to, just extend the viewership and the ratings and get more money. It's a business. I get it. But still, it's just way too long for me. And when you do this, people lose interest in it. It's like, I'm not waiting around until Thursday to watch this.
Especially when it's a 3-0 series, now 3-1.
Plus, look at our area. The weather's we're going to be in a heat wave. Everybody's going to be hitting the coast, right? Getting to the beach. Nobody's going to pay attention.
No, I mean, it'd be one thing if it was, knotted up right now, 2-2, going, obviously to game 5, but it's not. I mean, it's a crap series. You're extending it way too long. And we know the Celtics are going to end up winning now,
which nobody wants. Also,
right? Nobody wants that. It's a different story if the Mavs come back.
Yeah, for our.
Do you think any New York? I don't think Knicks fans are any. Nobody from New York's pulling for Boston.
No.
There are everybody from Philadelphia, New York.
The only people pulling for Boston are Bostonians.
Right.
That's it. I mean, even outside fan bases that aren't like here, like I don't think anybody likes Boston.
Teams that are in the Western Conference, they're pulling for the Mavs.
Yeah.
They don't want to see the Celtics win.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, Joe Mazzulla, their head coach.
You like him?
He's a weirdo, man.
He's so weird.
I mean, listen.
Why do you say that? Because he's a Christian?
No, I don't say that at all because he's a Christian. I say it because of his interactions in the post-game press conferences. He's a psycho, dude. Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
Well, he has said some kind of.
He has made some things about.
Well, he was asked a question and about 2 black coaches.
Yeah,
and he basically said, "Were they Christian coaches?" Which I thought was kind of like.
It's like,
I don't want to get into
why would he even like? And then, but then he had that blank stare.
Exactly.
That's it. It's the blank stare. And then they asked him. They said, "Do you think Kyrie's going to be a bit of a villain in this series, having played for Boston and saying he was going to resign and not resigning?" And then he goes, "We're all a villain in somebody's eyes, aren't we?" It's like, dude, stop being a weirdo.
About I think it was earlier in the year, the royal family went to a game, and he was like, "Oh, was Mary, Jesus, and Joseph here?" They're like, that's the only royal family.
I didn't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with that.
I don't care. It's just it's why is it even being it's just the way he says it too.
He is a very strict Christian. Apparently.
I get it. It's just
there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I'm just more worried about is the way he stares.
Exactly.
After he makes the comment.
Well, it's his demeanor. It's just bizarre to me. Listen, like I said, he's going to win a championship in a few days. So all power to him. He's a good head coach. Brad Stevens seems to be a better executive than head coach.
Right, that's true. But they're winning they got so much talent on that team.
Hey, the
Boston Celtics could be around for the next 3 years.
Well, think about it.
They could turn into a dynasty, Danny.
Porzingis, if he was on the Mavs, would be by far their 3rd best player. If not 2nd best player on nights Kyrie's not shooting well. Porzingis and the Celtics, probably their 5th best player. If you think about it.
He's not even playing, though.
I'm just saying talent-wise, though. If you look at these rosters, I mean, Derek White, he would be easily the Mavs' third star.
Is there any chance that we could get Porzingis? Because they're not going to be able to sign everybody next year.
But he's so injured. I mean, Embiid's injury prone. You'd add Porzingis, who's injury prone, possibly Paul George, and now they were on NBA Countdown
if you got Porzingis, Paul George, and Maxey and Embiid, that would be a pretty good lineup.
It would, but two of them would be hurt come playoff time, so it wouldn't matter anyways.
Yeah. 3 of them could be.
Yeah, easily. So Porzingis, Embiid, and Paul George.
Daryl Morley's on the clock. He's got to do something this year.
He just signed an extension. I don't think he has to do anything.
Wow.
I think he wants to,
and
but
we saw Embiid and Paul George together at the pregame show for the Game 4 at the finals. And they seem to be side-eyeing each other, like, like we need some pieces for this team. Like,
did you see that, Billy?
I didn't actually. I heard about it. I didn't see it.
So he said, hopefully Embiid was talking about.
I knew we were on the show together.
Hopefully we can add some pieces, and then right before he said that, he side-eyed over at Paul George next to him, like kind of inferring.
Well, listen,
pretty much. Hopefully we can add Paul George.
Listen, star athletes do this. Look at LeBron James. He brought everybody to Miami. They won a championship, right?
Yeah.
Bryce Harper. He's had his fingerprint all over the Phillies.
We can talk about it more on the other side, but I want to see what type of player you'd like on the Sixers. I mean, Paul George is 35. You got Jimmy Butler who's 35. There's not a clear-cut perfect fit.
Well, we'll get to it on the other side. Hey, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, getting ready for the beach. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point. Tell them the locker room said hello. All right, Captain Chucky's in Seattle. Got to get down there for all your seafood needs. Try their famous crab cakes, steamed shrimp, selection of soups and appetizers, Marciano stuffed breads, pierogies from the Pierogi Kitchen, stocks, pound cake, and more. Just take, bake, and enjoy. Call 609-905-CRAB. That's 609-905-CRAB. Or visit CaptainChuckySeattle.com. Go down there and say hello to owners John and Kathy McCann, 4111 Landis Avenue in Seattle to see all they have to offer. Online ordering and local delivery is available. That's Captain Chucky's in Seattle. It's crab with an attitude. All right, when we return, we'll continue more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein and my locker room youth movement. Producer Danny Ryan, the intern Andrew Leeds, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. We'll be back on Monday's show, taking a look back at the Phillies' big weekend against the Orioles in Baltimore. Watch the show live. Follow us on Twitter X at 973ESPN and use the hashtag SBLive.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
How would you like to go to the 2025 Masters Golf Tournament? Go to ticksforgood.org to find out how you can win the grand prize of 2 weekend passes to the 2025 Masters, as well as plenty of other awesome prizes like Masters hats, t-shirts, and foursomes to your favorite South Jersey golf courses. Go to ticksforgood.org to learn how you can win these prizes. This sweepstakes is brought to us by our friends at Shane Orthopedics and the David Scales State Farm team.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
For a free home inspection, call 609-525-0111. Ask for Rob McNair or Stephen Weinstein. Financing available. They'll check your crawl space, basement, attic, and your living space with a free estimate. Don't let mold ruin your home and do damage to wood or cause illness to your family. Call Realty Remediation 609-525-0111 today.
Black mold, white mold, what you gonna do? Realty Remediation's here for you.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are so be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
If you're looking for the most epic place on earth, let's start at the base of a massive waterfall. Then trek through the thick jungle. Then climb to the peak of a snowy mountaintop. Then once you get there, keep going. Because with intelligent 4x4 and 7 drive modes in a Nissan Pathfinder, the search is the real adventure.
Available feature. Intelligent 4x4 cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
This Father's Day, help Dad be all he can be with the Father's Day gift from the Home Depot. Because he's not just Dad. He's the handyman of the house, the plumber in a pinch, and the emergency mechanic. For Father's Day, upgrade his gear with the Husky 270-piece mechanics tool set from the Home Depot. Just $99. Perfect in the hands of a pro or a dad. For every kind of dad, find the perfect gift this Father's Day at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein. Locker Room Youth Movement, producer Danny Ryan, Intern Andrew Leeds, the young guys.
Yes, sir.
I want to remind people that due to popular demand, Boxing Insider Promotions returns to the Tropicana, Atlantic City on Friday night, July 26th, with a stacked night of competitive fights featuring top-rated fighters, including Mr. Atlantic City himself, Justin Figueroa. Irish Mickey Ward will be attending the fight. There will be more announcements in the coming weeks. Tickets are now on sale at Ticketmaster.com. Or you can go to purchase your tickets at the Tropicana box office. That's Friday night, July 26th at the Tropicana, Atlantic City. It's going to be a great night. I can't wait. You got a couple text messages there, Danny.
Yeah, Ryan. One more just flooded in.
And we haven't really been giving out the text board, but
no, throw it out there now.
609-403-0973 is the text board, 609-403-0973.
So Dan and EHT followed up right after his Ryan, we missed Ryan Howard comment and said Schwarber should be cleanup. Come on.
All right.
How do you feel about that, Billy?
Listen, you were going to ask me about this.
Yes.
I've been very critical about Schwarber being in the leadoff role. Our own Nicky Earnshaw, I call him Nicky Schwarber because he's such a proponent of him. Mm-hmm. Even when he was batting 141 or 171.
He gets on base.
I apologize. I apologized to him yesterday. We're winning. He's hitting for I said as long as he hits above 230, I could take him in the leadoff spot, and if we're winning, the same thing. He's still hitting his home runs. So I apologize. I'm good with him in the leadoff spot. How about that?
You're good with him in the leadoff spot. Finally, it only took him hitting 250 for you to be good with him in the leadoff spot. 248 as of today. I'll tell you what. He's looked like such a better hitter, just a more pure hitter this season.
He lost a lot of weight. He looks more in shape than he ever was.
Faster. He's going. He's following through the ball.
I have the ability to change, Danny.
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm not a stubborn Dutchman.
Sometimes
I can come around.
The facts were there. He was still getting on base, and you didn't really support the college.
We also made it to the World Series and the NLCS.
Right. But still, Leeds. It's hard to support somebody leading off at batting 141.
So
I get it. I get why you had your concerns, but
to Dan's point, which would you rather? Have him lead off or have him in the cleanup spot?
I got to tell you, why wouldn't you try? Maybe when Turner do something for Stott. Stott's got to get out of his funk.
He's
not really doing that. So put him in number 1, Turner 2, Harper 3, Schwarber 4, Bohm 5.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. You would want Stott leading off though?
Yeah. Well, you got Castellanos in a two-hole right now, trying to think that might help him, and it hasn't worked.
The only problem is it would be back-to-back lefties with Harper and Schwarber at 3 and 4.
So what?
Well, Rob Thompson cares about
We had that with
he wouldn't
Chase
have Nick.
Utley and
I get it. It's just Rob Thompson seems to care about it. I mean, he's got Nick Castellanos batting second just for the sole reason to have a righty there.
That's not working.
It's not. I mean, he's just doing it because he bats right-handed and he doesn't want to put him down at 8 and let him rot down there. I don't really know his reasoning because he hasn't sat him one damn game, to be honest with you. So
we don't know.
It's getting a little old. I mean, this guy's batting 214, 215. Any other guy would be benched by
Castellanos is
now.
batting 208 right now.
By the way, 208? Oh
208.
It just keeps getting worse.
Yes.
Yeah. Just give him a day of rest. It wouldn't kill the guy.
Yeah, I mean, it really wouldn't. And I know he's your leader. I know you want to instill confidence in him. But quick question for you. When Turner comes back at some point next week, who do they send down? They sent him down yesterday for Brandon Marsh.
Dahl.
You think
Might be Dahl, but he's been good. I mean, but think about it. At this point, they have to decide which they prioritize more. A good lefty bench bat that can platoon and produce for you. That's a little bit worse defensively.
When's Cody Clement coming back?
I don't know.
Cody Clement or whatever.
But would you rather have a lefty power bench bat that's a little bit worse defensively? I mean, a lot worse defensively, but Rojas is very good.
Right.
Or a guy who can't hit a lick of anything, can't even bunt, but is good defensively. I mean, a lot of people are whispering that Rojas might be sent down.
It all depends wherever you are. We're not scoring runs. We're not getting hits. You got to bring in a bat.
And they can't send Pache down. They'd have to DFA him. And another team would probably claim him.
No doubt about it.
So at this point, I don't understand why you wouldn't send Rojas down.
He's not playing well either, Pache.
He's not, but he's also not getting consistent time like Rojas has gotten. I think the clear answer is to send Rojas down. He's got options.
Send Rojas down?
Send him to AAA. Let him get more reps over there and try and become a more just overall polished hitter. And his defense is going to hold up.
235. That's not that for him.
Yeah, but his extra base hits are awful. I mean, what does he have? 2, 3 on the year? It's awful, Billy. I don't know.
I mean,
if you want to be a World Series team, you have to have very little holes in your lineup. And at this point, think about it. Marsh is slumping. That's a hole. Castellanos is bad. That's a hole. Stott's been slumping. That's a hole. Rojas has been slumping. That's a hole. And we're still, somehow the second best record in baseball.
Well, you know what? I got faith in Dave Dombrowski.
Someone's got to go down, though.
I got faith in Dombrowski. I really do. I think he's going to bring in a big bat. I really do. I really believe it.
He's not the type of guy to just sit around on his hands and not make a move. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do about this situation.
And he's got a lot of people down in the farm.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people that can be on the move.
Some people we don't want to get rid of, but to get something, you got to give something.
Yeah, and obviously just depends how big of a piece they want to get. I don't know how big it's going to be, but yeah, this whole situation is going to be tough between Rojas, Pache, Dahl we mentioned. I don't know what they're going to do, but I have faith, whatever they decide to do with that situation, that's going to be the right one and it's going to work out. So we'll see how it goes.
Kyle Bradish for the O's, he went down. He was on the injured list after he's shoulder problems or elbow or something.
Yeah, he got taken out of the game a little bit early. It was a surprise move.
He's always hurt that guy too, though.
He's good though, but when he's when he's healthy, he'll be on the 15-day IL, so a little bit of a blow for them. I mean, they've had a lot of injuries this season.
I like the O's uniforms, man.
Yeah.
I do. I love orange and black. That's why I'm a pretty good fan of the Browns uniforms.
When they wear their players, I like they get these young up and coming stars. They're strong looking guys. I don't know. They look a good looking team.
Yeah, I like the Orioles. I mean, I've always liked the Orioles.
Santander, he's got a great name.
Yeah, for me, it's like a type of thing where I've always liked logos and uniforms, like you just mentioned. I always like the little birdie.
Guys, how about this? I went to the 1983 World Series game between Phillies and the O's.
Yeah.
So Jim Palmer pitched.
People are saying that could be a possible World Series matchup this year.
Well, I'd rather see the O's than the Yankees. I'm not a big Yankees fan. I mean, I like the Yankee mystique. But I'm not a Yankees fan.
So wouldn't you rather the Yankees than the O's so you could take down the Yankees?
Well, the only reason I like to have the Yankees back is to get revenge from 2000.
Exactly.
That would be great.
That would be it.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
The biggest trauma from my childhood is losing to the Yankees. I was
Chase
so
Utley
upset.
had a great series too.
He was going to win MVP
right?
if they won that series.
If they win that series, he would have won MVP.
Yeah,
Cliff Lee was good too.
I'd love to get revenge as well. We'll see though. I mean, you got to get there first. Like Rob Thompson said, it doesn't matter how many games you win in the regular season if you don't win the World Series, and so their eyes are on the prize.
All right, when we come back, guys, we're gonna let's do some all-star voting right on the air.
All righty,
I'm down.
Get your links ready.
Everybody get your laptops out, your Google Chromebooks.
Pull out your phone.
You can probably do it on your phone.
I did it on my phone already.
All right, we're gonna vote. You get 5 votes a day.
Now, how should we approach this?
Phillies.com/vote.
How should we approach this, though? Should we be rational and actually vote?
No, we should be homers.
We should be
just vote all.
See, I'm gonna be rational.
Guess what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I voted twice. My 2 votes were all Phillies.
Same.
With the exception of the outfield. I voted,
but what's the fun in that?
No,
it's like,
I do the AL. And then it's all Philly.
I did in the outfield. I did. I went Ozuna because he's having a great year, even though I don't like the guy. I gotta,
I respect
I'm not voting
that.
for somebody's bad 214.
I'm gonna go rational and actually.
That's fair.
I'm gonna vote how I see it. I'm gonna vote Phillies where I see fit.
Okay.
But I'm gonna vote who I think is the best each.
We need at least one of us to do that.
Right. I
By
can't.
the way, I didn't even do any. We're not gonna do American League.
Oh, come on.
You want to do American
We
League?
can do it quick. We won't talk as much about it, but we'll run through.
Yeah, we won't.
I mean, just talk about the Phillies in depth, and then we'll breeze over the AL.
All right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, getting ready for the beach. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out their website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. When you get down there, say hello to Jason. Tell him we said hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you know why? Because I was looking at Las Scala's. I'm going to tell you about Las Scala's. We love the food down there. Las Scala's Beach Houses in Brigantine. It opened last summer to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at Las Scala's. They're open 7 days a week. You come off the beach, you go in. They got the beach right there, the beach bar. They got a stage for a band. It's a great place to sit and have a couple nice drinks. They go to an umbrella in or
couple cold ones.
We were there the morning of the Super Bowl this past year. It was beautiful.
Was that beautiful?
It was beautiful. So I can't even imagine it in the summer.
The summer's got to be off the hook. I can't wait to get there. That's the ScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. All right, when we return, we're going to vote for our All-Stars. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, My Locker Room Youth Movement. Producer Danny Ryan, the intern Andrew Leeds, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Wake up weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. with Unsportsmanlike on 97.3 ESPN with Evan Cohen, Super Bowl champion Chris Canty, and Michelle Small. Can't wake up without it. Brought to you by the Gallery Bar Book and Games at Ocean Casino Resort in Atlantic City.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again and again. Call and again and again.
Hi, I'm Steve Coates. When I dine out, I go to La Barca Restaurant, located at 301 Summers Point, Longport Boulevard, Longport, New Jersey. Set in the Seaview Marina with panoramic views of the open bay and marina, La Barca offers a wide range of dining options from fresh seafood, gnocchi menu, Italian, steak, chicken, and inspired entrees. When I have company at the shore, we go to La Barca for great food, impeccable service, and amazing views. Call La Barca now for reservations, 609-541-4007. Maybe I'll see you there.
Every year, hundreds of suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by
store guns unloaded, locked, and separate. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper, and you can get it online? Go to hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/JOY.
Father's Day is this Sunday, so now's the time to save on the perfect gift at Macy's Father's Day sale. Use your coupon or Macy's card and take 25% off great gift ideas, or shop Father's Day specials like 50 to 60% off designer suits, blazers, and pants, and 40% off belts, wallets, and travel accessories. Plus, find watches from Citizen, Bulova, Seiko, and more. Give love today at Macy's Father's Day sale. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
97.3 ESPN has teamed up with Seize the Deal for incredible weekly offers from some fantastic local restaurants. Here's this week's big deal.
Get a $50 gift card good for use at Jester's Dive Bar for just $25.
This great deal is on sale now at seizethedeal.com. Hurry, chances are this deal will sell quickly. For more info on this great deal, go to seizethedeal.com.
SeizeTheDeal.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schwein, Youth Movement, around the Intern Leeds. And right now we're going. Everybody's going online. We're voting for All-Stars right now.
I'm excited.
Go to Phillies.com/vote, and you get the chance to pick your team. I've already picked my National League team, and I'm going to tell you who I picked. At first base, I picked Bryce Harper.
I think that's a no-brainer. No bias showing there.
At second base, I picked Bryson Scott.
Little bias showing there. The guy's hitting like 239, but
Well, there's not. I mean, Bryce Terang. There's not really. I mean,
Well, I'll tell you mine.
Brendan Rodgers from Colorado. Ketel Marte.
I went Ketel Marte.
All right.
I mean,
I also actually went Ketel Marte as well.
It's not crazy, though, to go Stott. I mean, you're right. The second baseman. Really, the whole National League has not been great this year. I mean, not a lot of guys are really
Third
on
base,
fire.
Alec Bohm.
I don't hate that either.
I went Bohm at third as well.
Or shortstop Trey Turner. I mean,
Yeah,
if you look at his numbers, he's the best one on the.
Yeah, in what? Half the game? That's the problem, though. You've got to be
That's JT Romero.
I mean, but that's not enough. It's probably be second on my list for NL catchers. Still, I mean, like, even with him being hurt, probably. Schwarber's not bad either. I mean, listen, at 250, I would probably have to go with Ozuna or Shohei Ohtani, but just a little biased.
I think I'm gonna vote Schwarber.
We get 5 votes today, so I'll be changing my votes on the other 4. I just want to do one reaction. What do you got in?
I'm not quite dumb, but I'm not happy with it. First base, I can Mound from earlier. I know it's a couple of numbers. I got second base, I got Michael. I just
like it.
Yeah, it's just that whole.
You're not cheating, you're not trying to win.
I get it. For me, it turns out. Also, he's beat us in the World Series. I'm not the biggest of two big fans. That's why I went another direction. At third, I went out home, and I was in the I went with Rafael Devers from Boston. With the American League, I will say I'm not as familiar with all of the players. That's why I'm also mainly going by the numbers they're giving us. But
by the way, my shortstop for the American League is Gunnar.
I have Gunnar Henderson as well. I mean, he's looked like the best numbers to me overall. He's been having a heck of a year. He's an up-and-coming player. At catcher, I did vote. Oh, and then Mookie Betts in the National League because Trey Turner's been hurt. If Turner wasn't hurt, I probably would have voted Trey.
Yep.
And when I do normally go, I do vote Trey because I normally just vote all Phillies, but trying to be a bit more rational here. Mookie Betts, I got in the National League. I mean, he's just a monster. Probably the MVP favorite right now. Catcher, I did vote JT. I know he's been injured, but he hasn't missed too much time. So I know by the time the All-Star break, he's going to have missed like a good amount of time. But now I'm going to give JT that vote. I got Adley Rutschman again in Baltimore. Putting up really good numbers. A couple guys who can come with there. That's why I went. And that's where I'm at. I don't have the outfield figured out quite yet. For the designated hitters, I will probably. I'm going to vote for the. I wasn't being biased. I'll probably give it to Ohtani or Ozuna. I don't really like Ozuna. He's very yeah. Right. I'll probably vote Ohtani.
I don't like Ozuna.
Do you understand that reference at all, Billy?
What did you say?
I said Ozuna from the Braves. Andrew, do you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it?
No. It's what he said when he got pulled over for DUI.
Right.
He said, I'm Ozuna from the Braves. Yeah. Okay. He's trying to get out of the legal action he was about to face.
How do you go twice?
Yeah, I think at the bottom.
I want to change it.
When you hit the bottom, there's like a changer. At the top, you change
stuff.
That's how.
I gave you too much credit on.
Yeah.
All
Right. I mean, like, what's the top of that page? Small, please.
All right, minus 2 to 5. You hear him? Yep. Do it. All right, starting off with the AL. First base, we're going Ryan Mount, captain from the Leeds, 271, 11 homers, 32 RBIs. Not a great crop to pick from here. I mean, I thought about Vladdy Jr. He's batting 277 with 7 homers, 30 RBIs.
He was my second choice.
Yeah, I mean, the guys who have qualified. I mean, you got a guy like J.D. Davis from the A's qualifying because you have to have one All-Star from each team. It's not great. So Ryan Mountcastle, I'm going with. Taking a look at second base, I go Jose Altuve too. Yeah. The guy's batting 295 with 10 homers. He's been a little hurt. I mean, he's only got 24 RBIs, but I have to go Altuve. He's earned it on a bad team this year. Third base, from the Cleveland Guardians, Jose Ramirez at 269, 18 Libby. He's on base by 1 hell of a season. Shortstop Bobby Witt. These guys set the league on fire.
He was my second choice.
I think he's a clear spot. 326. The fastest guy in the league, 11 homers, 51 RBIs. One home run. That's not a bad pick either. I mean, between those two, you could argue either one would be 1 and 2 to start a franchise. So I'm going to go Bobby Witt. I like him on the Royals. They're having a over season. Catcher, I'm going to go Adley Rutschman from the O's at 290, 13 homers. Almost went Salvador Perez, but going with the youngster.
Jose Trevino
From the Yanks?
Yeah.
That's not a bad pick either. You know who's a pretty good pick as well? Logan O'Hoppe. Former Phillies prospect, Logan O'Hoppe. I'm going to go with Rutschman, though. And then my outfield is Aaron Judge, Stephen Kwan, and Juan Soto. Kwan, not a ton of RBIs. But maybe, it was a little bit tougher to pick him. But at the same time, it's not a great crop.
I just put my outfield Soto. Not a great crop. I think Soto and
Holmes at 188. I like him would have a chance. Julio Rodriguez, 267 with 7 homers. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to change my season. And I'm going to give it to a guy who I want to see in Phillies pinstripe spot again. I'm going Kyle freaking Tucker.
He's
Kyle
out there every year.
266, 19 bombs. Judge, Soto, Tucker, Soto's having a hell of a year. Judge is going to probably be the MVP. My DH in the AL is Jordan Alvarez. And now, for the NL. First base, all bias aside, I start with the best first base. And India in third. Second base, I'm from the D-back team. He's doing good, though. 282. Third base, going Alex Bohm. I mean, again, not a great crop of guys qualified. 295 batting, 6 bombs, 3 Stephen Delvin, 55. At shortstop,
so far, we have the exact same.
Really?
Yeah.
He's tearing it up this year. So I had to go with him. Catcher, I was between a few guys. I almost went with my guy JT. I'm going to have to go with William Contreras from the Brewers at 302, 9 homers, 48 ribbies. Thought the Braves never could have traded him. In my outfield is Teoscar Hernandez, Jurickson Profar, and Fernando Tatis Jr. Not one fill in the outfield. I don't think anybody in our outfield has turned. Oh, yeah. You almost have to go I just have a I wasn't being a homo. Yeah, I mean, I thought about this as well. I'm really good use of that line. My last pick at DH. So I've only got 2 fills. 2 fills. I'm not a homer. I'm not. You're fired. I'm not delusional over here. Oh, next 4 years old. My question is, why can't
because if I go today, I'm doing my first. But in the next one,
are we not able to vote for pitchers yet? That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah, that's where I think we're gonna get some more.
Yeah, I'd have
Phillies.
plenty
Yeah,
more
you'd have
fills.
Probably 3 or 4 Phillies.
All right, I'm submitting it right now, reviewing my selections, and then I may or may not put 4 more in all Phillies. Oh, you gotta like put in your information, email address, everything. You can do this after. It's all right. We'll do this after. Submit his ballot of nothing but Phillies.
All right, there we go.
Oh, the technical help on the locker room. Gotta love it.
If Brandon Marsh makes the All-Star game, I'm gonna be sick. I'll love it. But I know Billy Schwein was up to that.
It's so funny. Leeds just came over here and showed me that it's like my stepdaughter. I mean, pretty soon AG is gonna be showing me what to do.
Yeah,
she will be. I thought you had this whole ballot.
I told you I love the old-fashioned ballots. You go to the stadium, you get your ballot.
It was
while you're eating your peanuts or your popcorn,
Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, your Cracker Jacks. You're hitting your All-Star ballot.
Yeah.
That's what it used to be like.
It had a different aura around it, voting for at the ballpark.
But this
like
is fun
that.
too because we get to sit here.
It is nice.
It's kind of fun.
It's like anybody can vote. You don't have to be
Yeah.
at a game to vote. It is nice.
All right, Billy, real quick before we go to break, since we're talking Phillies, and I mentioned I want Kyle Tucker and Phillies pinstripes by the deadline. What of the names, or who I should say, of the names that have been floated around, would you like to see in a Phillies uniform? Mason Miller, Luis Robert, Kyle Tucker.
I'm intrigued with Robert because
But
of
he
his,
can't
of
stay
his power.
healthy.
Well, maybe he gets to a new. Could you imagine going to the White Sox every day? Would you be healthy?
I mean, I don't think that has anything to do with it.
I don't know, but I mean,
his body can't hold up.
How old is he? 30. He's only 28.
Well, listen, he's, I believe, 26, and he's got 3 years left of club control, 3.5. So half this year.
The thing is, it's going to cost you.
It is. You're going to have to give up one of Painter or Miller. He's 26.
They want a Soto-like package, which is absurd.
Yeah, they want a Soto-like package from what the Nationals got when they traded Soto to the Padres.
Well, they're not going to get that.
That turned their franchise around. You're talking a starting shortstop. James Wood is one of the top prospects in the majors. Going to be a beast.
White Sox are one of the worst teams in the league.
A great arm in the rotation.
Maybe he just doesn't want to play for him. He's not. Maybe.
Well, of course he doesn't want to play for him. Nobody does, but they just want to stay in the league. You know, if they can get a ticket to play in the league anywhere, you know, they'll go to the White Sox and try and get traded. But
I hear you.
I don't really.
Who do you want?
I want Kyle Tucker. If we're talking to bat, I want Kyle Tucker. I don't think
that's going to cost you too.
It is. But at the same time, I'd rather give up the top prospects for a guy like Kyle Tucker, who I know can stay healthy, who I know can produce for me and just stay on the field in general, than a guy like Luis Robert and has postseason experience.
He lit us up in the World Series.
He's a lefty bat we can add to this lineup. I think he's the perfect fit if the Astros are willing to sell him. They just released Jose Abreu, so that would be who I want. As far as an arm, I think you might need just one guy that's a little bit better than Gregory Soto to take his role.
At this
I don't
point,
think you go Mason Miller. That's too much.
We need offense. I'm not worried about the bat. I'm not worried about pitching.
So would you rather
I
go
need a bat.
a big bat, or would you rather go with like a sneaky power bat for the bench in the outfield?
No, I need a big bat.
So a Kyle Tucker. That would be perfect for you. People have floated around the idea of Pete Alonso, but then you'd have to move Bryce out of first, and that just creates bunch of problems.
You know what's so funny? Can you imagine people want? I mean, why did we get rid of Rhys Hoskins?
It doesn't make any sense.
You want to bring a Met in? We could have had Hoskins,
right? There's no point in bringing in Pete
Alonso.
Alonso.
Make me
very
upset.
Me sick in my stomach.
And everyone who argues for Alonso says, "Oh, we'll just move Bryce back to the outfield." Well, he doesn't want to do that, and quite frankly, he wasn't staying healthy when he was in the outfield. So, do you want Bryce Harper on the field, or do you not want Bryce Harper on the field?
I want Bryce Harper on the field.
And he's one hell of a first baseman.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, we'll see. But I do have faith in Dave Dombrowski.
44 days.
I think he's going to do something.
July 30th at 6 p.m. We'll see. I mean, listen,
I have all the faith in the world.
He's made big deadline moves, and he's also made fringe moves and just small little pieces, that he acquires that takes them over the top. Guys that have experience in the postseason. So he might just do that, and we're going to have to be happy with it because guess what, Billy? They're the second best team in baseball.
That's right. I know. All right. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. Just a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store in Summers Point. Tell them the locker room said I asked for Jason. Told Jason we were talking about him. Just about everybody in the area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of the private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they'll have private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give him a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and my Locker Room Youth Movement. Producer Danny Ryan, the intern Andrew Leeds, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The Sports Bash with Mike Gill has the best Phillies coverage in South Jersey.
Swing and a drive. Right field. Way back. And gone. Into the second deck. A monster homer for Bryce Harper.
Every Monday and Friday at 3 p.m. with Bob Wankel from RedOctoberPhilly.com. And Tuesdays at 3 p.m. 97.3 ESPN.com Phillies insider Frank Close answers your Phillies mailbag questions.
I love this place. Flat out, I love this place. There's nothing like coming into the bank and playing in front of these fans. Blue collar mentality, tough, fighting every single day. I get chills. I get so fired up. I signed here for a reason.
It's the best Phillies talk and coverage in South Jersey, and it's only on the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
To do everything I could to bring back a trophy to this town, to Mr. Middleton, to this organization. I got chills thinking about it because that's what it's all about.
On 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hundreds of Volkswagens in stock and on sale. Hundreds of Mitsubishis, even 100 electric Pintelli golf carts in stock and on sale at Tom's River Auto Group. And not one a penny over sticker. Plus, Tom's River Auto has a Birds fan bonus. $500 off just for showing up in a team jersey, hat, socks, whatever. How easy is that? New or used, Tom's River's got plenty, but hurry. On sale, they're flying. Click Tom'sRiverAutoGroup.com.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine. And help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. Join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
This Father's Day, the Home Depot has same-day delivery on the perfect gift to help Dad be everything he can be. Because your dad is more than just a dad. He's groundskeeper of the yard, the perfecter of the patio, and the cleaner of the clippings. Let the Home Depot help power Dad's doing with the convenience and gas-like power of Milwaukee cordless outdoor tools. Plus, get up to $150 off select Milwaukee tools. For everything Dad is, find the perfect gift at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Order select and stock items by 4 p.m. subject to availability.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Locker Room Youth Movement, producer Danny Ryan, the intern. Guys, great show today.
You make it though, Billy.
Of
course.
Thank you guys. Make sure you guys tell your fathers I said happy Father's.
Let's give him a shout out right now.
You did a pretty good job with you two
Yeah, you did okay. Dad, happy Father's Day. Love you, buddy.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. Know you're listening. So he wished you happy Father's Day as well.
And Billy, happy Father's Day, man. Done one hell of a job.
Listen, it was pretty cool to bring her in here.
Oh,
She
yeah.
did a really good job. I like me.
A lot of thought into it.
Man.
Creative
Great
with
job.
it. Did a great job. That picture, frame, the pictures of her in it. So,
go down to make sure you get down to Sunrose Books in Ocean City. Get yourself a copy of Loud, Hella Shy Nerd. Came to Philadelphia and turned the volume up. The most passionate sports city in America. This is Angelo Cataldi's memoir.
You can also check out his interview right now on the YouTube page as soon as this episode ends.
There you go.
It's a link to buy the book on Amazon in the description of that video if
Pretty
you want to,
cool.
if you're interested in buying it.
See, it even has pictures in there. I'm gonna start reading this today on the beach
I have it as well.
while I'm
There you
listening
go.
to the Phillies game.
I'm gonna have to get a copy for myself.
Definitely got to get one.
Yeah.
I heard it's. You know, one thing that Angelo said the other day that was really cool. There was a guy that needed a kidney transplant,
Mhm.
and they said it on the air. Within a couple hours, they had like 35 matches.
Power of radio.
The guy got a new kidney.
Power of radio.
That's pretty cool stuff.
That is awesome, man. I mean, that's talking about using your platform for the good. And
So I said, I asked him, what's one question that people ask you that's like stands out? He said, and we know this from when we were here, like when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, how parent people said my father, my dad was hanging on, or my dad had just passed away. He was a big Eagles fan. Talk about their parents and how much the Eagles meant to them.
Right.
They just passed away or they passed away right after. But that stood out to me too.
There's a lot of good stuff in that book.
Yeah, man.
Highly recommended. I started a little bit, but I really have to dive deep into it. I'll probably start that over the weekend. By the way, Billy, though, we got sidetracked because I mentioned Dan EHT's comment about Schubert bat and cleanup. One more text I got to read before we get out. Anonymous texter says, "Great dad, great kid, great show. Keep them coming."
Thanks, man. Phillies 135. Zach Wheeler, Corbin
Burns. There you go.
Really good matchup today. I'm going to be on the beach listening to it. We're going to be down there on the Ocean City Beach. And look forward. We need a big Phillies win today.
Yeah, series win against Baltimore. I mean, it would be a statement. Everyone who said we've had an easy schedule so far this year, well, they have a chance to shut them up today.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Sunday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy Father's Day, and we'll see you next week right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The preceding program was paid for by The Locker